I just wanted to come on here and have a little conversation just about like the energies, I guess, right now. So yeah, bear with me. I kind of pulled this card before coming on here, this Imagine card, and just really feeling like the collective grief and sadness that seems to be permeating the reality right now. And I guess this is pretty fitting considering we're just going into like the Scorpio season. We just moved through the Scorpio new moon. There we go. Death. There's like a lot of heavy energy. And I've been thinking about this for a little bit because last week I ended up watching for the first time, finally, this movie called Midsummer. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, hopefully this won't be too much of a spoiler for you. I don't think it will be. I won't get into all the details, but basically throughout the movie, there are periods of time where the group of people, this community where the main characters kind of find themselves, go through these experiences where what's happening is they're taking on the sadness or the emotions. Usually it's a grief energy of one of the other characters. And I think many of us who practice energy work, if you're an intuitive or like a highly sensitive empath, whatever, you work maybe in the healing arts or find yourself in places where you notice you pick up on people's energy. We realize these things. We realize, oh, we can sense people's emotions, their thoughts, whatever. But I don't think we really realize like how much it is that we tend to connect to and what's going on for people in this world right now. I've heard the word grief a lot in conversations recently. People who've lost loved ones or have gone through a loss of some form, maybe loss of identity of self too, because this can be tied to everything, right? And that this is like a theme at this point. Again, Scorpio is death, right? It's transformation. It's that energy of change. 13 on here, I see 13 people is the number. Death, that's anyways. So there's this energy here of death, dying, grief, and we recognize that as empaths or intuitives we can pick up on people's stuff. What I'm noticing right now is it's like just it's like intense. It's so intense. And in that movie, Midsummer, it's amplified. The level or the degree to which people start to express the sadness, the anger, the like emotionality that's coming up during the shared collective grieving like process. Like literally, and I would say I've been in woman groups and gatherings of individuals over my years of like where we do experience that. We can like physically touch someone and carry the energy of them. In a Reiki session, for instance, certain parts of the body, if you go have hands over, you might start to notice the same sensation in your physical body or something communicating information from that individual to yourself. This doesn't mean we carry people's energy, which can happen. That's why it's important we do like the energy work or do our cleansing purification kind of practices so that we don't hold on to it. But I just really feel like right now there's just so much heaviness. And, I'm witnessing loved ones in my life right now going through transitions around this whole like life, death, dying process and the emotionality of it. And it can be very heavy. And I guess the beautiful thing that I witnessed in that Midsummer movie was that we don't have to go through it alone. Like where whatever you're going through, like you don't. if you've lost a loved one, or losing this part of your identity, or not sure where you're going, or just feeling like completely detached from this world, like you don't have to go through it alone, and you're not. So I wanted to just share some like energy with you guys, whatever you're going through right now. We're gonna just, yeah, connect to this, and in a way share it, balance it out, know that we're not alone. And then the beautiful thing about that movie again is like they process it, they feel it, they let it move through them, they process it, they're present with it, and then it moves, right? It like, and then it's like we're new people, new person, new experience or interpretation of the world around. So whatever that might look like for you, this is us, as most Scorpion shadow energy is, being with the heaviness. Because I can tell you the last couple of days I'm like, I don't like this at all. I just want to look, and how can I avoid it anymore? That you can't avoid it. Okay. So hello everyone. Hi. Thank you, Kieran. Hi, Ash, Shannon. Yeah, hi, Jerlane, Maria. So wherever you are, we're just going to call to those angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, those two primarily kind of sitting with us, healing and providing kind of like a boundary of support. I'm feeling a lot of like the watery energy. So if you have any guides primarily that work with water, that are water based, water being that emotional aspect, but it's also the cleansing aspect. Like it can be the severe movement and like chaotic flow that completely disrupts something, but it can also be gentle and peaceful and like cleansing. So calling to that energy of Mem, the water. Just noticing your breath. And as that energy is flowing to you, you can imagine it beginning to enter into your heart space. So just beams of light entering into your heart. If it helps you to place a hand on heart, you can do so. And as we go through this process, you might have a wide range of different emotions show up, feelings, sensations, thoughts, just allowing and being present for them. We're not here to change anything. It's just like, can we have a little bit more, like create a little bit more space for these feelings and experiences to exist? Just continuing to breathe into your heart, receiving those energy rays of light. And perhaps it starts to move down into your belly. Feeling a lot in like the solar plexus now, kind of just beneath it, but above the belly button. It's almost like your torso is beginning to be filled with this light. It's like pulsating, inhaling, exhaling, creating this pulsation of energy throughout your whole torso. And perhaps this energy and this light begins to expand into your whole body, out around you. into your auric field. I'm kind of sensing it now, almost like watery energy, like that mem, bina, mothering energy. It's like fluid and like flowy, and it's moving throughout the auric field, moving through the body. And if it's becoming so intense for you, or there's a lot and it feels heavy, just calling to Archangel Gabriel, that holder of the water, the chalice, to just support, standing there next to you, maybe taking your hand. And here, maybe you want to even offer up to any of these angels, to this energy of water that we've called upon, bringing to your mind or simply stating silently or out loud, is, like, what's the difficulty you're facing right now? Where is this grief based in? What's the experience that's been showing up for you? Just naming it. When we name things, there's so much power in healing and supporting ourselves, because we remove the like charge on that experience. And having named that, just seeing what else is showing up now. Maybe you feel a bit more of that expansiveness, a bit easier to breathe in your body. Maybe it's tighter, just noticing. Continuing to imagine just light streaming towards you and like adding this vibrancy to your energy in your body and in your energetic body. And for many of you, there might be clearing down your legs. I'm seeing kind of like the rootedness that needs to kind of take place. That sometimes when we're so emotional and we can get really high up in our head and in our heart, but we forget about the groundedness to the earth. And so that kind of like opening these trunks that are your legs, so that you can remain grounded during this time. And so, if there's someone or something that you feel like maybe wants a bit of this love and this energy as well, just imagining it being like shared with them, shared to wherever it needs to be shared. I'm sharing this with you. You can imagine sharing it to your pets, to your family members, your loved ones, to your job or places that you frequent, whatever it might be, to your future, those people that you desire to like start to create relationships with, whatever it might be, just sending out that love, sending out that gratitude and appreciation. Remember, this is the whole point. When we go through something, we're collectively connected. All humanity is, especially when we're in actual interaction with each other, even more so. Okay, this is the whole concept of quantum entanglement. And it takes a lot of courage, you guys, to face up to this grief. That's what I'm learning today. It's like, whew. So just breathing into that, like knowing that you can because you are the courageous being. This is the year 2024, the 8 strength card, the person looking into the lion's mouth. Like, you can face these demons, you can face these challenges, you can face whatever it is that's creating the like thoughts of fear, experience of fear, and know that you have the courage, the strength to look there and do that, to make that phone call, to connect with that person, to connect with those feelings or those thoughts, to cry, you know, to be vulnerable enough to tell someone that it makes you feel emotional, to let those tears flow, to admit that you are scared. That's a big one. So wherever it is that you are, whatever it is you're doing, I just, sending that to you, hoping you can receive, you can connect to this love, vibration, energy, support that collective grief, your personal grief. Just simply hand on a heart and imagining like this water flowing, this energy flowing to you, through you. And so we thank those angels that have been present here, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. Oriel, I guess we can call to you too to help with just that grounding, that earthly energy here in the material, because we are both spiritual and material beings. You know, and please know you don't have to go through this stuff alone, you guys. Like, reach out to someone that you trust, you know. Ugh, it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. We're all going through this learning and through these experiences. So, you don't have to do it alone, right? Anyways, I hope this is supportive. Hi, Lily Rose from France. Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, thanks for being here. And everyone, I guess until the next time, may it be gentle for you. So take care.